This video was filmed and edited by Bartlett Production. What's up, everybody? Welcome back again to Iron Tiger Tattoos here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Today I'm going to be sharing a really cool black and gray tattoo with you. You might recognize the guy that I'm tattooing if you've been watching the episodes for a while. It's going to be really cool to add on to something that we've shown you before, and probably need like one more session after this to finish the whole sleeve. But really cool, we're focusing on contrast, flow, things like that. So have fun watching it. I put something together for the other side too, or whatever that we were talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like this kind of background will look good
Yeah.
too, like through everything. Like when you do your Sharpie some stuff or whatever, you know. So we'll get this eye to kind of fall right behind what's there.
Yep.
So some filler or whatever.
Yeah, some filler.
I was thinking of this basically. And then I think we'll just do this one like that.
Yeah.
So that it looks good there. And then this will be
coming around the other side.
Yeah, or this will be like yeah. So, and then we might have to fill like half a rose
or petals or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
sweet. They could even go a little bit even higher if you want.
Okay. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I was thinking, like bring this up to the very top.
Yeah. Just like that.
This will go like kind of behind.
Yep.
Almost there, and then the skull will be facing that way.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
This tattoo took place over the course of 6 hours roughly. And by the end we were pretty exhausted, and usually find that that's the optimal time to stop when you're doing a big project like this, around 6 hours. The reason is because it seems to heal up a little bit better, and usually, like I said, I'm pretty exhausted, my hand hurts, the back hurts, and the person usually has a lot of skin covered by that point, so you have like a large wound. Yeah, see, there's like this big strip here still, basically.
Okay.
So I mean, like maybe a big rose here.
Right there? Yeah, we can do that for sure.
Let that smoke kind of come through
Yeah.
that stuff.
Because that's gonna be like the least seen.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, but yeah, like a rose there and some smoke coming up. Yeah.
So, but I don't want to like lose this style either. Like I don't want to like stop doing it. So, and it's like what you put out is what you get more of. So I gotta like put more black and gray out basically to get more
of that.
Yeah. You also have to go into a tattoo like this with a really good plan in order to execute it properly. Sleeves should really flow naturally and kind of fit the arm like the person was born with it on their skin. Dude, yeah, I think that's perfect right there.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Ones like that, or do you want to do it with like
the
this
side
one?
I think probably the side one. Yeah, the back one.
Because they'll kind of be like behind some.
Behind it, yeah. And then we were gonna do just the color of like the heart on the queen.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah.
And then maybe something in the clock when we do the clock
and
too.
Then
Be like some kind of.
No, this pen I'm actually kind of jealous that all of mine weren't done with this.
I know. I got a new one too. It's even better
really
than the other one. And like my lady's like hers flaked off and healed within like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Like I did her whole chest, and I've done her chest a few times.
Yeah.
So and it's healed differently like every time, you know.
Wow.
The healing is really smooth too.
Yeah.
So it's like it puts it in differently. And this new power supply too is like a lot more consistent. So the biggest thing tattoo artists talk about is like wrist pain and shit like that. And it's funny because like the tattoo artists never used to complain about that kind of shit. Like when we start getting such weak wrists.
Yeah.
Shit, you know? I really enjoy doing tattoos that grab attention from across the street because of their size and their detail. And it takes brave and loyal clients like this to sit through so many hours, but it's always so worth it in the end. And we probably have one more session on this to complete some small gaps, and then it'll be done. We used to do that at the shop all the time that I apprenticed at. We would have like days where we all like meet and just draw, and we pick ideas kind of like out of a hat.
That's cool.
And like everybody draws like their same, the same subject matter, but in different ways. Like everybody's idea comes out way different. So
Yeah.
it's really interesting to see, and then it gives you good ideas too on like, oh, maybe I could do something like that next time. It's always a good feeling to put a lot of hours into something and be able to look at the final product and be really proud of it. We're really close to being at that point. I'm really looking forward to that. Lately I've been kind of delving into philosophy a little bit. In the study of philosophy, there's something called aesthetics, and aesthetics is the study of the mind and emotions in relation to the sense of beauty. So it's kind of like, why do we react the way we do to beautiful things? And we all do in one way or another, and it's really fascinating. And it's kind of been my biggest interest. A lot of young guys though are in this, and they've only been tattooing like a year or two, and they're complaining about like wrist pain, back pain and shit. I'm like, dude, my wrist never really hurt until like a year ago. That's when I switched over to this machine. As a tattoo artist right now, it's like, how can I tell a story and provoke emotion from people? And how can I help to celebrate someone's personality and show their inner beauty? And how can I help us all to connect in this weird way that only art can connect us? And that's our purpose as artists, really, is to bring joy to others and make the world a better and more beautiful place. It's like you need other stuff in a shop really more than anything. Like,
Yeah.
the people that do all the other little things in the shop, like content creation, or just watching the front desk, or the financial things and shit, so I don't have to think about that. I could just focus on the art. My lady does that part, and my best friend's out front. I got like the best video dude in town right here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna come out real smooth too, and then having like a real darker background and a lighter foreground. A couple days before this, I took a seminar on black and gray realistic tattooing techniques from Bob Tyrell and Marshall Bennett at the Motor City Tattoo Expo, and that's some of the best guys that do that style. And it really got me fueled up for tattoos like this, and it showed me a lot of what I'm doing right and some things that I never thought of doing before too. So it's been cool to kind of employ those things into my tattooing. Usually, if I book somebody, I'm hella looking forward to their tattoo. So it's always really disappointing when they don't show up. I'm going to take another seminar next month too from Carl Grace, is another big name in this style. So I'm really trying to push myself to take as many of those as possible. I really recently promised myself to attend as many as I can from now on until I'm kind of burnt out on them. But so far they've been all great experiences. And I would suggest to any artist that tattoos to start taking seminars and invest in it, because it's really like the closest thing we could get to going to school. It's pretty inexpensive too. I spent like $200 and spent like 5 hours in a class with only like 6 other people. It was really hands-on, and there was live tattooing, and they were really open to questions the whole time, and even gave out some free merch, probably worth as much as they made from all of us. So it could be very good to taking advantage of those kind of things while they're really underpriced. Like, seminars aren't always going to be that cheap, and people aren't going to be that as accessible always, I don't think, because the industry is going to keep growing and the demand for education is going to become bigger and bigger, and I'm sure these kind of things are going to inflate massively in price. So I think it's good to take advantage right now while they're still really easy to get into, and there's still like small class sizes and stuff how you decide to do the tattoo or whatever. Like, it's all up to the artist, kind of. I don't know if I believe that. I think the equipment and the stuff you use makes a huge difference myself. In not only in how you do the tattoo, but like how it heals up is the biggest factor.
That skull's looking awesome.
It's got all kinds of little ridges and bumps and stuff.
Well, and the smoke like adds to like
oh yeah, it's like
the
that
contour of the face a little bit.
for sure. It's like flow, you know, and then that'll go through everything, kind of tie all this stuff together. I really like this too, like being able to like create stuff without necessarily like staring at a picture as much, you know.
God, this looks awesome.
Sorry, that's a really cool filler. Yeah. Too bad over here.
Not as bad as I was anticipating.
Right.
It's like tickling pains into my fingers.
I just feel lucky though to be able to do this shit for a living. It's like something that I really enjoy like this. Like it's not very common for a 28-year-old to have a job and like own their own business.
Yeah.
Like with a career like this stuff. So
No, you're right.
sometimes that's what's important to people is like they want that thing to say like I did this, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and for me, like it was like that at first. Like that's what I thought I was gonna need too. But like you were saying too, like that's just what they. That's just
what they tell you.
Yeah, that's the thing they tried to slam into our heads since we were kids is that we needed a college degree or we'd never be successful. You know, it's I don't know. I guess I just realized that kind of like at a young age or whatever that like maybe I don't need this because I've seen other people like you know kind of. For this tattoo, I was using the FK Irons Zion rotary pen. It's been my go-to machine for everything now. I really enjoy it though for black and gray tattoos. Bob was using the Cheyenne Hawk whenever I took that seminar, and it seems like that's a really good machine too. But I've really enjoyed the Zion because of its adjustability and it's really versatile in all the different things that it can do. I'm really happy with the way that my black and gray is turning out with it. It seems like it's taken it to the next level kind of.
I don't know, I saw this piece and I was like, I really like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, it fit perfect on my shoulder. Like that's the, because it kind of comes to like it's not a harsh rounded top, but it's rounded to put on your shoulder.
Yeah, just enough, right? For the ink, I'm using all Eternal ink like I always do. This is just a gray wash set that they have and some of their red dot cartridges for my needles. I'm using a critical power supply. Looks good together. That's what I was worried about most, was like this kind of stuff, you know, putting the smoke in there and
it goes in there.
so and I left enough open space to where we can keep that smoke going over the top or behind of whatever we end up putting there. Whether it's a rose or a clock or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I always use that Energizer headlamp because it's my trusty headlamp and I really like having my light on my forehead right where I'm looking. It's a lot easier than fiddling with a floor lamp for me. And everyone keeps asking me where my shirt is. It's from Walmart. cool. So we're all done now. Really fun tattoo, honestly. I got to take a lot of the techniques that I learned over last weekend with Bob Terrell, Marshall Bennett, kind of employ them into this black and gray realistic style. One of my most enjoyable things to do is this realistic stuff. Really challenging, but always super fun and fulfilling at the end. And I really like doing big projects like this where I can just blast out somebody's whole sleeve in like 6 hours, like their whole arm or whatever. This one, he's got a really big arm, so it's going to take us multiple sessions. We got a lot more done this time. Instead of just focusing on a small project, he opted to go for the full day session, so we were able to get like a whole ton done. Yeah, so if you're looking for a tattoo kind of like that, you really like this black and gray style, or you want something realistic, whether it be more like the skull type of thing like this, or even if it's more along the lines of a portrait or animal portrait, those are kind of black and gray tattoos I'm most interested in. So contact me and we can set up a consultation. That's how I always start. Right now I'm booking for June, so I'm hoping to book as many of these black and gray realistic pieces in that month as possible. If you're into that, or you really like the watercolor abstract style that you see me doing a lot too, that's my other interest right now. So of course, cover-ups too. I'm always looking for cover-ups. So if you got something really difficult that you need erased from your life, talk to me and we can go ahead and do that. Thank you.